Hey y'all, it's me. So I'm doing the black screen again. I do apologize, but I'm still in one of my introverted, quiet. I can't even. I can't enunciate y'all or articulate. So I'm not sure why I'm making this video. But I want to talk a little bit about the blame game when it comes to the University of Idaho murders, and I know most of you are following this, so you're probably going to know what I'm talking about. Um, so a lot of people are wanting to place the blame on the roommates. Why didn't they call sooner? Because these murders happened around, I don't know, 4 in the morning, maybe 4:30, and the roommates didn't call to the next day till the afternoon, to around 12, I think. And one of the roommates actually saw Bryan as he was leaving the house. Now here's the thing, there's two schools of thoughts on this. One, she knew that this guy was an intruder and she was terrified, right? Or two, this was a party house. People were constantly going in and out. So maybe she just thought, well, that's odd, but, it's just some guy, somebody invited him over and he's leaving. And she had no idea. Either way, you don't know what you would do in that situation unless you're actually in that situation. Because hindsight bias is real, right? We are looking at this after the fact and thinking, well, if I was in that situation, I would have done this and that. But who knows what you would do? Who knows? Then people want to point the finger at Bryan's parents and say, well, they had to know that their child was capable of this. Really? Really? This kid who's never been in trouble with the law, who's never been arrested, who was bullied in high school, who was overweight, they were just supposed to know. They're just supposed to know. He's halfway across country getting his PhD. There's body cam footage of Bryan and his dad getting pulled over. Now, people are saying, well, why did his dad go out and drive home with him? Apparently, this had been planned out for months prior to the murders, okay? But people use that as an excuse to say his dad knew. If you look at the body cam footage, his dad comes off as a proud father. Hey, my son is getting a PhD. He doesn't seem like a dad who knows that his son committed murder, okay? So Bryan's mother, back in the day, wrote a piece about the death penalty, and she used Ted Bundy's execution as an example. Anybody with an ounce of intelligence who reads what she wrote will know she wasn't advocating for Ted Bundy. She was speaking out against the death penalty. And guess what, guys? A lot of people are against the death penalty. I could give you numerous facts as to why the death penalty doesn't work. That doesn't mean that she knew that her son one day was going to kill 4 people. It's just ridiculous. Like, the lack of empathy, there's no compassion, there's no humanity. It's just these a-holes on the internet wanting to cast blame and be all judgmental, saying, well, I would have done this. It's so frustrating. Now, I will say this. If after the trial and all the evidence is out, right, and Bryan is convicted, and his parents go on TV and make excuses for him, then my sympathy for them will wane quite a bit, right? Because it's one thing to love your child, support your child, but you can't excuse bad behavior, right? Accountability matters. But right now, they're getting the benefit of the doubt, because I can't imagine what they're going through. They've got to be going through their own personal hell right now. This is the thing too. People just can't, we've lost the ability to put ourselves in someone else's shoes and think, like, how would I feel if I was in their situation, right? How would I feel? I don't know. But the thing that I find really annoying too is there are reputable true crime channels that are trying to push this narrative that the parents knew without any real facts, okay? And it's wrong. So, and I'm not going to name the channels, but I just think they're doing a disservice to the parents. And again, Bryan is the one, potentially, right, allegedly, who committed these heinous crimes. Let's put the focus on him And I'm sorry, I know I sound like, oh God, I'm not trying to sound preachy, but it's just infuriating. I know y'all are with me because we see there's so much freaking drama online. There's so many people like channeling like their anger and their hatred. But in my opinion, they're not channeling it in productive ways, right? Trying to tear other people down, it doesn't hurt. It not only hurts the people you're trying to tear down, but it hurts yourself ultimately. And it makes you look like a fool. It makes you look like a damn fool. Excuse my language, but it does. And I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Mr. T. Did you ever watch the A-Team? Oh my God. Anyway, y'all, that's all I really wanted to say. I know I'm rambling as always, but I just had to get my opinions out there and, take it for what it's worth. And anyway, I'm sending love and light. Be well. Happy weekend. Until next time.